Hello everyone, and this is it again. After the week of intense racing at the Daytona International Speedway, we do have these guys here at Darlington Raceway for the 74 laps of action. This is the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington Raceway, the second race of the 2023 PSRLA Cup Series season. Hello everyone, this is Sergio Lamerlante in the booth again, and we do bring you some of the best racing here in the NR universe. But let's see if we can see another great race here at Darlington. But who knows? Here we go. So as you can see, we do have the field right now after yesterday's. Oh, actually, technically the night qualifying, but after last night's qualifying, we just see the number one of Avery Alford winning the pole from Tony Brady and Lennon Smith Jr. And this is the first pole for Checker Flag Motorsports for today. But let's see if Avery Alford can convert this into a win. Let's see what will happen. Well, here's the thing here. Well, after the race, we could probably see a new points leader here, because Bradley Reim would start way back in 28th. But let's see if he could climb up into the top to maintain his points lead, or will someone take it? Maybe a non-winner would probably take the points lead, because as we all know, this is just the second race of the 2023 PSRLA Cup Series season. But let's see how these guys will pair up. So let's see the point standings here. So as you can see, of course, the finishing result is basically of the Daytona favorite is basically the point standings, except Jonah Burge actually ahead in 13th in standings. Well, we do still have the wild card spot fighting on. So here's the wild card format. So we will count it by wins first. We will count it by wins, then by points. So if example there would be 3 drivers that have 2 wins in the list, so we will base it by points after. So the last driver in the who has 2 wins will not advance to the playoffs. But here we go. Let's go to the race, shall we? So on the pole here right now, let's see this starting grid. So starting lineup for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington. So on the pole here is the number 1 of Avery Alford for Checkpoint Motorsports. Alongside of him is the dual number 1 winner from New Era Duels, number 00 of Tony Brady. Row number 2 sees the number 9 of Lennon Smith Jr. Alongside of him is the number 45 of Angel Gutierrez. Row number 3 sees the number 75 of Juan Abarca, and then the number 5 of Eric Monaco. Row number 4 sees the Daytona Pirate pole leader John Bridge. Alongside of him is the number 2 of Anthony Nichols. Row number 5 sees the number 18 of Eric Drew. Alongside of him is the number 28, the Daytona 40 in the series. We do have from Almaty, Kazakhstan, it's Abag Sokolov. Row number 6 sees the number 99 of Sam Oskin, and then the number 13 of Drew Webb. Jason Lona and Ludovic Jarrett sees the row number 7. Then we do have the number 3 of Sam Martin, and then Keith Drake in row number 8. Row number 9 do have the number 33 of Jonathan Harrison, and then the number 7 is Carlo Taylor. Then row number 10 do have number 88 of Dale Johnson II, and then the number 43 of Tom Stillman. So here's let's see the rest of the grid. 74 laps, 1.366 mile, egg-shaped oval. So we do go back in the grid again with the car starting. So we just see the field right now here. As the cars are rolling up, we do still have we do see the highlights here. So again, 74 laps of action here at Darlington's 1.366 mile racetrack, egg-shaped oval. And then, who knows, maybe we could see a change for the lead way more often. Someone just messaged me. Well, here we go. So we already see the starting grid showing in your screens, and there you have it. Again, the pace cars coming in. Avery Alford and Tony Brady starting in the front row for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. And here we go, we might cross here into the restart zone right now. We are preparing. Green flag is now in the air here at Darlington Raceway for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Well, lap number 1, led by Landon Smith Jr. and Avery Alford, just hit the wall out turn 1 and 2. He fall back real quick here, as he holds up so many drivers here. I thought we may actually have a yellow flag. Actually, yellow is out. And Landon Smith Jr. leads the lap, and we do have a caution here. Oh my god. It's the debutante. Oh dear. The debutante, Sokolov, in the number 28. I think he might actually miss the pit entry. Ibak Sokolov, he missed the pit entry here. Trey Smith in the number 70 has a significant damage. His day might be actually over here. I think these are the only two guys involved in the crash. But here we go. The number 9 of Landon Smith Jr. coming in for pits. And then let's see if he would actually keep his lead here for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. I think Avery Alford would probably yeah. I think he only get fuel only. Did Tyler Pardon? Yeah, Tyler Pardon is the only guy who did not pit, so he will inherit the race lead. Well, Landon Smith Jr. keeps the momentum, and then Tony Brady fall back from 2nd to 7th. But let's see here what happened between Trey Smith and Ibak Sokolov to bring out the first caution of the day here at Darlington Raceway. Here's Ibak Sokolov hitting the outside wall here in out of turn number 2. He made contact with Ludovic Charat. He hits Ludovic Charat and then hits Keith Drake in the number 21 for Minority Racing. But he was able to continue in the race. But here's where the number 70 of Trey Smith comes. He hits, oh dear, and then Cole Raymond as well. And Nathan Stapleton has just got nowhere to go. And then Kirian Jimenez just got held up right there in the crash. But the 28 of Ibak Sokolov was able to continue, while the 70 of Trey Smith, who got got his engine kaboom after he hit Sokolov, is out of the race, as well as Cole Raymond in the number 24. But let's see the replay in real time to see the action that just happened. So here's Trey Smith that got out, no, that was nowhere to go here, and then he has actually have a he do actually have a way of avoiding the crash by turning left way more than so he could not hit Sokolov in the process. But what he did there is insane. He hit Sokolov right there. And that's what happened with the 20. No, with the 70 of Trey Smith and the 24 of Cole Raymond. They have a chance to avoid these guys. But they didn't. Anyway, we'll be right back here at Darlington Raceway for this South Carolina Education Lottery 400 after some messages.
So, you want me to vote for your flavor?
Baja Blast. Pitch black.
Well then, what are you gonna do for me? Hey, you missed a spot! Whoa, only I wash my car. All this work's making me thirsty.
Dale gets a vote, and so do you. Decision 2016. Only one flavor stays. Vote at decision.com.
Ow, guys!
And we are back here at the Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. And yes, it is named South Carolina Education Lottery 400 because we won't have any Southern 500. Because why not? I love to make the schedule, so yep. There will be no South Carolina Education Lottery 4. There will be no Southern 500, but there will be South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Because I'm tired of making Southern 500. Because why not? Again, the lead here goes to Tara Pardon in the number 3. Let's go double file here for the restart. Then Lennon Smith Jr., Juan Abarca, Eric Drew, and Sam Oskan, your top 5. Meanwhile, some drivers just fell back out of nowhere. I don't know why. But the pace car is in. So, 6 drivers retired. Cole Raymond is actually involved. I didn't know that. No, yeah, actually we know that Benny Moore is involved. Benny Moore is involved, yes. Definitely. Sorry about that. I sometimes forgot, but Lennon Smith Jr. actually worked the outside line really well. But Tara Pardon is trying his best to work the inside. Juan Abarca for 3rd, of course. They keep it too wide. But Juan Abarca might clear Eric Drew for 3rd. He didn't clear for 3rd. So we do have a good battle for 3rd here between Eric Drew and Juan Abarca. Juan Abarca clears Samuel Hoskin to the inside now. No, not really. They still keep it single file. Hopefully there won't be any crash here. I don't know why. I just want no crash whatsoever. That's all. But Tara Pardon and the number 9 of Lennon Smith Jr. keeps it together, single file. And Lennon Smith Jr. hits the wall. He will earn his Darlington stripes right now. And Tara Pardon now to the inside. Ooh! Oh dear. He made contact with the 9 of Lennon Smith Jr. And for sure the number 9 isn't happy about that. He almost pinned him out. Tara Pardon almost pinned the number 9 out. I'm not sure about the reaction of Dylan Matthews, the owner of PM Motorsports. As Tara Pardon hits the wall, Juan Abarca has the comfortable lead right now. Tara Pardon keeps it 2nd, but I think no. He might hit the wall again, and Sam Oskan will be taking 2nd. No, not really. He hasn't cleared yet. But here's Juan Abarca doing an excellent job. of hitting the wall. So maybe some drivers would close to him eventually, and Tanner Pardon bangs the outside wall. But Juan Abarca doing a great job for other Alan Motorsports. But let's see the situation of his teammate. Sorry for the lag, by the way. I'm trying my best to fix this. The team is trying its best to fix this. Angel Gutierrez, Jason Lona, Abek Sokolov. These three guys are actually falling back. Ooh, Garrett Caroline is on the pits. Do we have ourselves? Ooh, Kyle Sharp. We saw him spinning round and round. But is there a caution? No, green flag. There's no caution here. Kyle Sharp, he's pan out. And because he's not in the racing surface, the green flag is still on, according to the PSRLA officials. Jason Lona. And Juan Abarca might be Sam Oskin might go to the inside of Juan Abarca. I think because of Juan Abarca's consistent hitting the outside wall and earning himself a opportunity to earn Darlington strips. Eric Drew is closing in. Sam Oskin might be actually in. He hits the wall again. Looks like the 18 might be held up, but no. Looks like the Eric Drew clears. Sam Oskin being held up by Juan Abarca. So new leader, car number 18. And Jason Lona still in the pits. We enjoyed that match. But still no caution whatsoever. Juan Abarca and Eric Drew hits the wall. Juan Abarca might go to the inside of... No, not yet. They're all single file, but Nathan Armand Motorsports actually first and fourth right now, with Cole Raymond retired from the race and Berkshire Saba at the back. Did someone went in? Tom Slovan and Drew Webb. They're in. And did Trey Bartow actually had a move here? Great move from 36 to 12 right now. He's probably the biggest mover here. You know, Trey Bartow being Trey Bartow. I know he's doing real great here. Ooh, Berkshire Restava and Brandon Bill on the pits. And Eric Drew consistent hitting the wall. He might fall back just like what happened to Landon Smith Jr. Sam Oskin just chasing the number 75 of Juan Abarca with the 88 of Dale Johnson, the second right behind Juan Abarca. He might lead the most laps here, I don't know. We completed 17 laps here, and Juan Abarca hits the wall. Sam Oskin to the inside with the help from Dale Johnson, the second he did. At least both of Sam Oskin and Dale Johnson the second clears. Yellow flag is out, and Sam Oskin wins the race back to the line. But who's involved? Nathan Stapleton, Matthew Newberg. Ooh, Nathan Stapleton, top break. After qualifying second, at least he finished 21st in the Daytona 500. You see the ride damage in the 79. Hopefully these guys could make this work. But the 99 of Sam Oskin, is he staying out? Yeah, he is staying out. But the rest of the field, but no. Yeah. Look, the lap cars would probably We're right there. By the way, the lap cars in the restart, the lap cars will be at the back. So they won't interfere with the racing for the lead, and they won't be blamed if someone is being held up. I don't know. So Drew Webb, yeah. So Drew Webb, Brendan Bill, Tom Sloan, Professor Stava, the Gary Carolai, and Jason Lona will be at the back. Meanwhile, so let's see who will win the race back to the line. I'm sure that would be someone, but Dale Johnson, the second, and the number 88 would wins the race on pit road. Anthony Nicol, Jonathan Harrison moves up. Roberto Cron Jr. out of nowhere. Josiah Robinson, Ludovic Jarrett, Trey Barto is now in the top 10. Jonah Burch in the 82, the Daytona Fire pole sitter in 9th, and Eric Monaco in 10th. The ABAC Sokolov, he spun out early, and then he's right now in 11th, I think. Anyway, ooh, Sam Oskin went into the pits. Ooh, that's for sure. Yeah, Sam Oskin definitely went into the pits. So the lead goes to the 88 of Dale Johnson the second. Anyway, let's go see the replay of the wreck. Let's see what happened to bring out the second caution of the night here at the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington. So we do have actually the same situation as what happened with Trey Smith and Cole Raymond here, but I think this is actually like sub because Matthew Hubert right there, it never hit the inside wall, no, the outside wall, coming out of turn number 2. Actually, Hubert should hit, and then that's where Nathan Stapleton actually hits the 4 of Matthew Hubert. That was just actually a minor incident here. So they just pan out. No other drivers are involved. Nathan Stapleton hits the inside wall, not really that hard. He'll be able to continue. He'll be able to continue the race here, and then that's the number 4 of Matthew Hubert right there. I think we have to see. I don't know. Let's see the replay in real time here for what happened in real time, of course. Here's the number 4 of Matthew Hubert right there on the outside. So here it is. He hits the outside wall, collects Nathan Stapleton. Didn't hit really hard that much. These guys will be able to continue the race. So that's what happened to bring out the second caution of the day in lap number 16. We'll be right back here at Darlington Raceway for after some break.
It's all tied up. 15 seconds left. It looks like this one. Wait, they're going on the breakaway. He shoots. Goal!
And we are back here at the Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 here at Darlington Raceway. Looks like Dale Johnson the second. Is it going to? I think we do have a problem with the formation. And looks like these drivers refuse. These drivers just refuse to let the lap cars pass. So the 88 just slow down, the pace cars in, Looks like the 88 of Dale Johnson II would have a clear restart, but this guy would be chasing out there. And this guy's chasing these guys, so it would be a great advantage. Not really a great advantage, but here we go. Green flag is now out in the air, and Tom Slovan, pressure Sava. These lap cars go insane. I don't know what happened, but I think Tom Slovan and Pressure Sava trying to at all would like to bring their lap back. Ludovic Charat now inherits the lead, and does the 88 having a problem? He went into the pits. New leader, car number 44 of Ludovic Charat. And Jonah Burridge, right there. Tom Sloan hitting the inside wall. Advantage for these guys. And there would be some drivers who might be held up here. The driver on focus right now is Trey Bartow in the number 55. He's currently 7th. Driver to the inside of Ludovic Charat, as Ludovic Charat might be held up by Drew Webb, and he got held up. His teammate Anton Nickel passing to the inside. Ooh, looks like Trey Bartow might be held up here. Ooh. You might see a real interesting race here. Jonah Burge now inherits the lead from Ludovic Charat, and both of them actually hits the wall. So, shall the... Oh, Anthony Nickel, sorry. Anthony Nickel. But looks like the 33 of Jonathan Carson is coming in for second, passing Anthony Nickel. Roberto Brown Jr. is also right there. We do have yourself a nice battle here. Ludovic Charat falls back to 5th. Trey Bartow is right there in 6th. From 36 to 6th. He moved up 30 positions. Great job for these guys, as well as Josiah Robinson. From 37 to 7th. Also 30 places up. Well, Jonah Burge just clears right there. Almost the second advantage here. Jonah Burge got held up by both drivers hitting the wall. But guess what? It's an advantage for Jonah Burge in the 82. Because Brandon Beal is right there. In the middle, there's in the middle of Anthony Nickel and Jonah Burge. Jonathan Carson is number 33. He might actually go second. Ludovic Charat. And then Anthony Nickel side by side between these two Able Motorsports cars. Ew, did Drew Webb? No, not Drew Webb. Eric Drew actually hit the wall. Garrett Caroline keeps hitting the wall for whatever reason. Oh, actually, I think the 18 of Eric Drew actually came out of the pits. I don't know what the problem is having, but Jonah Burge, did he tap the outside wall? And he might be held up by the 18 of Eric Drew. No, he's coming in the pits again. But the 71. Brandon Bill almost hitting. Is it going to the inside of Jonah Burge to give the advantage to his mate for Chevrolet? And I think he might well. Jonah Burge hitting the wall. And the lead goes to Jonathan Carson. Jonathan Carson clears Ludovic Charat and Sarah Robinson. Now doing the great job, 37 to 3rd. Probably the biggest mover here. in the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Meanwhile, still being held up by Brandon Bill. Blue flag for Brandon Bill for holding up the lead pack. If they close up into the 95, PSRLA would also receive a blue flag. But Jonathan Carson to the inside of Brandon Bill, the lap car. Or actually, he might actually put the 71 in the lap. He might actually put the 71 in... He might lap the 71, and he will. So if they put out the caution, so the 95 would be safe. Meanwhile, Ludovic Charette still side by side with the lap car of Brandon Bill. This might actually give an advantage to the 49 of Josiah Robinson. Ooh, PSRLA hits the wall. Advantage for Ludovic Charette. Woo! Jonah Birch spun out. Jonah Birch spun out, and yellow is still not out. He fell back a lot of places here, just like, I don't know. Insane racing here. Jonah Birch spun out, no caution. Are the officials blind? I don't know. But Jonathan Carson has a good amount of lead, but he might encounter a lap car of Gary Carlay in the number 50. So, here we go. Blue flag for the 50. No, not blue flag because he didn't held up. But here we go. Looks like Eric Drew is right there again. And he might be coming back to the pit again. He won't. Finally. Ooh, this would go from bad to worse. Garrett Carlay is faster than Eric Drew right now. And blue flag. No, not blue flag. Jonathan Carson hits the wall, but he has a significant lead from Ludovic Charette and Josiah Robinson. Josiah Robinson might actually... no. Still being held up. He moved to the outside lane, but Garrett Carlay moved in the outside, so Ludovic Charette has the advantage. Here we go. Mason Brown is actually right there. Oh, I think Mason Brown is the lap car. Ooh. This guy's actually just keep hitting the wall. Josiah Robinson has a 1 second lead over Ludovic Charette and Josiah Robinson, and Ananda Charette is back in 5th. He fell back quickly, and then now he's back right there. Eric Drew, meanwhile, still slow. I have no idea what's going on with him. Mason Brown falling back. He's just from 7th, and ooh, we do have a spin. Mason Brown, Garrett Carlay, I think PSRLA got hit. Reggie Fogelman, caution is out. And the lead, Jonathan Carson wins the race back to the line. Ooh. Jennifer spun out early, caution's not out. But when Reggie Fogelman actually have his significant damage, Benny Moore, his teammate, actually that was because of the crash early. Sheesh. Abek Sokolov, I don't know what happened to him, I don't know. Jonathan Carson coming in the pits. As well as the 49 Josiah Robinson, the 44 Ludovic Charette. So let's see if the 33 of Jonathan Carson keeps his race lead, since everyone pits except lap cars. I'm not sure what would happen. Angel Gutierrez right there. I think we should go look here Avery Alford since he's in the back. So let's see if someone would actually take the advantage here. So all of these guys are taking 4 tires. Ludovic Charette wins the race. Back race. Oh my god. Ludovic Charette wins the race up pit road. Jonathan Harrison, Josiah Robinson, Eric Monaco, and Jaden Russell your top 5. I think Ludovic Charette might actually have an advantage for this one. And these lap cars are going in the pits. But there you go. Ludovic Charette actually coming back. No, he's not coming out. It is a prank. So, very good night. Very good April 15 here. So, let's see the replay. Of the spin that caused the put out the third caution of the night here at Darlington Raceway. All of the incidents so far happened out of turn number 2. But here's what happened with Reggio Pogaman and Skylar Taylor. I mean, there are other incidents such as Jonah Burridge spinning out of turn number 2 that did not bring out a caution. I think there are 3 incidents that did not put a caution. Garrett Curley just hit the wall, and then Eric Joe hits barely, and then there's Mason Brown. After hitting Garrett Curley, he spun out, and he actually collects his teammate Bradley Reim in the process. He has nowhere to go, but he's able to continue to race. But Reggie Fogelman and Skylar Taylor. Oh, Skylar Taylor. I think I said Mason Brown by mistake. But there's Garrett Curley. Reggie Fogelman had a hard hit. He would probably be retired in this race. But there you go. That's what happened. But let's see the replay in real time. What happened to Skylar Taylor in this race? So Skylar Taylor in the number 7. He is involved in the Daytona fire crash when he was racing with DM Motorsports. Garrett Curley just hit the wall. Eric Drew and hits the 50 of Garrett Curley and collects this guys. And then of course Garrett Curley hit it by Bradley Reim barely. But there you go. So that's what happened here. Bring out the second caution. Oh, the third caution actually. So we'll be right back here in the Darlington Raceway after some few messages around here. So stay tuned.
Hey, can we show you something?
I'll allow it.
Something new.
I love surprises.
I mean, really new. Like a new car.
Well, this looks fun.
And a new schedule.
Hang on. We're keeping the road courses, right?
Yeah, Chase. We got you. And a new legacy in the making.
Hey, I just want to race.
New garages to call home.
Vamos, amigos.
And a whole new reason to love what we love.
Burnouts. Winning. Racing.
I am NASCAR.
And we are back here at the Darlington Raceway, the Lady Flag, of course. Here only at sorry. So we are back here at the Darlington Raceway for the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. So we do have Ludovic Charette inheriting the lead from Jonathan Carson out in the race out of pit. Jonathan Carson will be restarting second. Josiah Robinson, and then Eric Monaco and Jaden Russell, your top 5. Did Karma struck into Dale Johnson the second? I don't know. But here we go, going to the restart zone. Green flag is back in the air here at Darlington. These guys in the inside line might actually have an advantage here going in. Ooh, Ludovic Charette clears. He clears the inside. Did Benny Moore is in the inside? I mean, he's in the lead lap, and he's just holding drivers. And Josiah Robinson might be to the inside of Ludovic Charette. He takes the lead here. Bonus point starts the championship for Josiah Robinson. Ludovic Charette hits the wall. Jaden Russell in second. Ooh, Josiah Robinson. No, not Josiah Robinson. Ludovic Charette and Jonathan Carrison. This might be a big conversation after the race. Bradley Reim takes the third. The Daytona 500 winner. Big surprise for him. He qualified 28th. There you go. I thought he might fall back. Jonah Burridge is in the pits. Josiah Robinson being there, the race of his life. No, Angel Gutierrez actually takes third. So huge lead here. Not really a huge lead. A huge breakaway from first to third. And Jaden Russell hits the wall. And the 49 pulls away. Landon Smith Jr. He crashed out and I think yellow's out. Yellow's out. Landon Smith Jr. Bradley Reim spun out. Trey Bartow as well. The teammates. They must be involved. Abek Sokolov. What in the shambles is this? Josiah Robinson. Jaden Russell. Angel Gutierrez. We missed his crashes. What a shambles. Tony Brady. Oh dear. I think Bradley Reim and Trey Bartow might actually have a discussion after this race. But there we go. Josiah Robinson, Jaden Russell, Angel Gutierrez, Jonathan Carrison, and Kyle Sharp, your top 5. So let's see the replay of what happened to bring out the 4th caution of the night here for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 here at Darlington Raceway. So here's what happened with Bradley Reim and Trey Bartow, the teammates for Dracon Racing Enterprises. Bradley Reim, the Daytona 500 winner, hits the wall. I think he held up Ludovic Charette for a little bit of time. And yeah, Ludovic Charette tops the 25 Bradley Reim out of frustration. Actually, Trey Bartow also hit the wall going in turn number 2. There was an incident that happened. Ooh! Juan Abarca actually hit Bradley Reim. And then there's the 55 trying to go to the inside and he got nowhere to go. And hits Boris Shrestava for a little bit. So, there you go. I don't know, it might be a race over for Bradley Reim. I don't know. But for sure, it would be a race over for Trey Bartow. He reported his problem in the radiator. So, we'll see if he'll be able to continue or not. But I think he won't continue for this race. But anyway, let's go back to replay this one in real time to see what happened. So yeah, the 25 being hit by Ludovic Charette right there, and then he hits one of Barca for a little bit, and then ooh, he got hard hit by Trey Bartow, his teammate. But I'm sure he'll be able to continue. Bradley Reim might be able to continue this race. And Trey Bartow won't. With a radiator problem. But anyway guys, we'll be right back here after some short messages. And we'll be back racing. Might be in lap 62, I don't know. Oh no, not really. Lap 52 maybe.
Oh, look at Kyle Busch out there.
Yeah, he is all over the track.
I mean, what has gotten into him today?
Oh, that cannot be good.
Oh, unbelievable.
Whoa, look out.
wait a minute. Is Kyle in reverse?
Yeah, you don't see that every day. Okay, that is bad,
man.
bad driving.
Oh, this is not like Kyle at all.
Are we winning?
I thought you were looking.
M&M's makes race day more fun.
What is Kyle thinking?
We are back here at Darlington Raceway for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 here at Sheesh. Trey Bartow retires with a radiator problem. Landon Smith Jr., of course, blowing up his engine. And then these guys, I don't know why. Oh well. Literally bad race for Ribbleton Hartman Racing. Reggie Volkman and Benny Moore retiring from the race. Then we do have John Burge a lap down. And then who's the other? Kirian Jimenez. Right in 18th. At least he's in the lead lap. Josiah Robinson, Jaden Russell, Angel Gutierrez, Jonathan Carson, and Kyle Sharp, your top 5. Ludovic Charette, Eric Monaco, 20 of Alan Jefferson, Matthew Hubert in the number 4, and the number 37 of Roberto Crown Jr. But here we go. One more lap to green. These lap cars are trying to make insane moves again. Bradley Reim still in the race. At least he is in the lead lap. But looks like Garrett Carolay, Jason Lona, Drew Webb holding up these guys. I think they're not sure of where they are to position. But here we go. They'll eventually go double wide here. But I think Garrett Carolay went insane right there. First race as well. Vivek Sokolov. And there you go. They are now all double wide here. Josiah Robinson. It might be Jaden Russell. I don't know. But there we go. Pace car is in. Josiah Robinson, Jaden Russell. Here we go. We're going back to green flag racing here as we cross to the restart zone. Here you go. Green flag is back in the air here at Darlington Raceway. Looks like Jonathan Carson. No, not Jonathan Carson. I mean, Josiah Robinson might be pulling away with this one. Jaden Russell, he's clear. He might also have an advantage here. So currently, there you go. And Jaden Russell might hit the wall. He didn't. But he's still clear, but side by side, no. Jonathan Carson clears for third. And the leaders hit the wall. Jaden Russell hits the wall. It might be advantage for Josiah Robinson. He also hits the wall anyway. So it's an advantage actually for Jonathan Carson in the number 33. He went to the outside right there for a chance to boost up. But no, it would be Josiah Robinson. From 37th to the lead. Insane. No. Josiah Robinson hits the wall. Jonathan Carson to the outside. He hits. Ooh, the leader hits. Jonathan Carson and Josiah Robinson hits. And Josiah Robinson actually go back to the track. He's trying to hold up Josiah Robinson, and Monaco takes the lead. Is this shambles right now? Oh dear. Josiah Robinson hits the wall eventually. Josiah Robinson. At least Jonathan Carson passed Josiah Robinson for that one. Jaden Russell, and we do have Nathan Stapleton in the top 5 right now. Nathan Stapleton started 31st in this race. And it would be a huge advantage for him if he actually win the race. He hits the wall. Did he tap Hall Sharp for this one? Matthew Hubert actually takes the lead right now. Eric Monaco is still in second. Jaden Russell, Jonathan Garrison, and Carl Sharp, your top 5. Nathan Stapleton hanging out in 6th. Avery Awkward, your pole sitter, right now in 7th. These guys keep hitting the wall out of nowhere. Eric Monaco hits the wall. Alan Jefferson trying to take 6th. Jaden Russell, Matthew Hubert still pulling away from this one. Josiah Robinson is right back here in the inside lane right now. Anthony Nicol as well. Charles Sharp hits the wall. Josiah Robinson just clears. At least both TM Motorsports are in the top 10, even with Lennon Smith Jr. retiring from the race. And Jonathan Carson close up into Matthew Hubert here for 2nd. No, for the lead, sorry. But they both hit the wall. No. I think the 33 of Jonathan Carson just barely hit the wall, and now he's trying to take the lead away from Matthew Hubert. He did. Monaco and Russell actually passed it for Alan Jefferson just cleared. He's clean for top 5. Tara Pardon, Anthony Nicol, Josiah Robinson, and Carl Sharp hunting for 7th position. And Nathan Stapleton hits the wall. Looks like the 99 of Sam Alaskan is back in the top 10. This lap cars goes insane. I think he's trying to hold up this guy's teammates for RL Motorsports right there. At least Nathan Stapleton is back to the inside. He wants to make sure he won't hit the wall with 15 laps to go. Matthew Hubert hits the wall again. Jonathan Harrison and Jaden Russell right there. Eric Monaco and Alan Jefferson. So, 3 Fords and 2 Chevys in the top 5. The highest running Toyota right now is Carl Sharp, 7th. And the lap cars are now between Nathan Stapleton and Anthony Nicol. And Eric Monaco hits the wall. Jaden Russell takes the lead. And the lap car of Bradley Reim coming out of turn number 4. And then if Jaden Russell was able to catch up into Bradley Reim, it's gonna be a problem. Did Alan Jefferson blows his engine? Top brake for the 20 of Alan Jefferson. After running so well, he just blew his engine up. Oh dear, what's going on? Top brake. And the yellow is out. Someone spun out. There might be an explanation for this. I think that was the 20. That caused the caution to go out. But anyways, here we go. Jaden Russell wins the race back to the line. Tanner Pardon is right there in 2nd. We do have still 5, 49, the 4. Oh dear. This is gonna be interesting with few laps left. 11 laps to go, actually. Meanwhile. So, this might be chaos. I think that was Alan Jefferson that actually caused the crash. But there we go. Let's see the replay of the crash to bring out the 5th caution of the night here only at the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington Raceway. So we find out it was not actually because I think Alan Jefferson's blowing his engine is one of the factor, but here's the main reason why they put out a caution. So Sam Dawson hits the outside wall going out of turn number 2. Anthony Nicole right there going 3 wide with Tony Brady. He is trying to hold up, and then he hits Jonathan Carson. No, not Jonathan Carson. He hit Sam Dawson in the process, but he saved it. So I think the caution is out because Alan Jefferson is spilling his oil in the track. That was just for safety precautions, but not really because of Anthony Nichols' spin out of turn number 2. He actually saved it, but maybe because of the 20 of Alan Jefferson. Let's see the replay in real time. And here's Anthony Nicole right there, going 3 wide. He hits the 997 Oskin. He actually saved it. So I think literally they put out a caution because of Alan Jefferson and not for this spin. But let's see the statement of the PSRLA after this race, or I don't know if when will they release it. We'll be right back. No, not really. Let's see the 20 where he did blow up. So yeah, here we go. He was running the top 5 really well. And then going in turn number 3, he just passed Jonathan Carson and Matthew Hubert. He blows up out turn number 4. And then he got turned by Jonathan Carson. I think he got held up right there. And that's where he blew his engine. Out turn number 4. But yeah, we'll be right back after this one to see what happened next. But yeah, we'll be right back in the track after some few messages.
Sellouts.
And we are back here at the Darlington Raceway for the running of the PSRLA. For the running of the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington Raceway for the second race of the PSRLA Cup Series 2023 season. And as usual, it is chaotic. Anyway, Jaden Russell still holding the lead over Tanner Pardon in second. Eric Monaco in third, Josiah Robinson in fourth, who actually tries to spin to wreck out, trying to wreck out Jonathan Carson, and then Matthew Hubert in fifth. We do have filling factors Paul Sharp, Avery Alford, Jonathan Carson, Tony Brady, and Sam Oskin. And then there you go. The pace car is in. After this, we will have 8 to go here at Darlington Raceway. Here we go, Jaden Russell and Tanner Pardon. Green flag is back in the air here at Darlington Raceway, and as you can see, they are still side by side, going to the line. Then 52 of Jaden Russell clears the tree. If the tree hits the wall, it might be a problem for the guys in the outside line. Jaden Russell clears. There you go. Tanner Pardon in the outside, he got Hunter in the outside, he hits the wall. And Derek Monaco spun out. Problems. Yellow is out. Tanner Pardon and Eric Monaco making contact. He had a good race. He had a race of his life. And he's right there. He got spun out. Oh dear. We just came back to the green. And look at that. Jaden Russell. We do have Matthew Hubert, the pace car, then Avery Alford, Tanner Pardon, Tony Brady, Josiah Robinson, Nathan Stapleton, Paul Sharp, Angel Gutierrez, and Jonathan Carson, your top 10. But what in the world just happened for Eric Monaco? Anyway, let's see. It's just a basic caution anyway, so After this, we might actually have ourselves a overtime finish. But let's see the replay of what happened first to bring out the 6th caution of the night, here only at the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. This is where things went insane. Tanner Pardon in the number 3 for Daniel was racing. Going in turn number 4, he's trying the outside lane. He went wrong out there. He hits the wall. Going out of turn number 4. Then there you go. Eric Monaco was right there. He might also hit the outside wall. And he just spun out the number 5 of Eric Monaco, which triggered some cars to slow down. Josiah Robinson didn't actually slow down. At least it was Nathan Stapleton was able to pass these guys. He did not hit Keith Drake. That was actually just a minor incident right there for Eric Monaco and Sarah Pardon. But it is going to be a problem. He won't be able to win this race. So that's how this 6th caution got put out here in Darlington Raceway for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Let's see the replay in real time to see what happened to Eric Monaco. So Eric Monaco was trying to pass for 2nd right there. Got collected in the spin by Tara Pardon. He spin out 3 times. He got spun out 3 times right there. That ended his hopes of winning the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. But let's see here. Let's go back to the racetrack for the first overtime attempt to the finish right here on the third 7 Network. We'll be right back. And we are back here at Darlington Raceway for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400, and we do have ourselves the first overtime attempt here at the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington. So we do have your top 10 right there. They all have an equal chance to win the race, with a 52 of Jaden Russell having a strong chance here. Matthew Hubert in the number 4 is currently 2nd. Avery Alford in the number 1, your pole sitter in 3rd. Tara Pardon in the number 3 in 4th. Tony Brady in 5th. Josiah Robinson, Nathan Stapleton, Carl Sharp, Angel Gutierrez, and Jonathan Garden are still there. They're still in contention to win this race. I'm not sure who will, but there will be one. Of course. The first place the winner. Anyway, the pace car is in for the first overtime attempt here for the Daytona, for the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 at Darlington. Here you go. Green flag is back in the air. Matthew Hubert having an advantage here, going into the outside. Going in turn number 1, they're still side by side. Matthew Hubert is actually having a problem if he hits the wall. If he hits the wall and make a caution, we will have ourselves our 2nd overtime attempt. But we see there's no problem here. They still side by side Matthew Hubert and Jonathan Garrison. No, not Jonathan. Here we go. Matthew Hubert leads. The white flag is now in the air here at... Oh my god. White flag now here at Darlington and hits the wall. Matthew Hubert hits the wall. Jaden Russell may actually have an advantage over here. If he hits Jaden Russell going to the inside of him, going into turns 3 and 4, Avery Alford may actually catch up, but no, he won't. Jaden Russell, going into the line, wins the race. He wins the South Carolina Education Lottery 400 here at Darlington Raceway, with the number 1 of Avery Alford, the pole sitter, finishing in second. Tony Brady actually starts second, going third. But what an actual shambles. Oh dear. The race is insane. That's all I can tell you guys. What in the world was that? Here's your results, by the way. So here's your results. We do have Jaden Russell winning the race, Avery Alford in second, Tony Brady in third, Matthew Hubert in fourth, Jonathan Garrison, no, not Josiah Robinson in top 5. This might be a problem for Josiah Robinson with having contact with Jonathan Harrison, but Nathan Stapleton finishing in 6th, Tara Part in 7th, Angel Gutierrez 8th, Kyle Sharp 9th, Ludovic Charette in 10th. Here's the rest of the results showing in your screens right now. Only 21 cars, only 21 cars would finish in the lead lap. The rest would be the 10 cars were able to finish lap down. Terrible for Eric Drury, finished 7 laps down. Then the rest are because of the crash. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the race here. But you know, it is what it is, guys. But great race here. So at least we have Jaden Russell winning the race. So far, the first 2 winners of the race are all Fords right now. So I think they'll do it eventually. But here we go. Let's check the point standings after this race. So here's the thing here. So the point standings shows Matthew Hubert taking the points lead with 63 points. Well, Matthew Hubert and Ludwig Charetta are the only drivers to finish in the top 10. So they will take the top 2 positions here. Bradley Reim with actually good, not really mediocre finish, let's just say. But he is currently 6 points behind Hubert. But he is third in the standings. Avery Alford, who currently is now in 4th in standings. Jaden Russell in the top 5 after his win. He takes 5th. Meanwhile, Keith Drake, Nathan Stapleton is currently now inside the top 10. Carl Sharp, Kirian Jimenez in 1 Abarca, ending up in top 10. Well, the wild card drivers goes to Roberto Crown Jr. and Tom Sloan. But let's see if someone would actually win the race and finish outside the top 10. But I don't know. So thank you guys so much for watching here. Again, congratulations to Jaden Russell in the number 52 for Warren Durrani Incorporated. And there we go. So we really appreciate you guys watching the race here. So again, next race. Oh my god. Here we go. Next race will be at the Body Armor 400 at Homestead next week at 1 p.m. Eastern. So check it out, guys. Here we go. We're going back to Florida, baby. But there we go again. Thank you guys so much for watching the presentation of the 37 Network, the South Carolina Education Lottery 400. Again, well, let's go Sonic Boom. This is the PSRLA, and again, congratulations to Bradley Reim.